It would be again much late on my day. I have to watch the replay. Oh, okay. Sorry, Karen. What the heck's going on with my thing here? There we go. Hey, everyone. It's me. Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Hopefully, you can hear me. Um, all right. Here we go. All right. So, just let me know if you can hear me. So I've got my... Oh, great, Eliza. Welcome. Thanks so much for being here. I have just got glue on my fingers, so I'm picking at it. Welcome. Thank you guys for coming in. Okay, cool. Thanks, Desiree. Thanks so much for being here. Hopefully, never know again what we're going to come up with. Good. Awesome. I'm just going to... obviously burn my little Palo Santo. Oh, thank you, honey. I love you. All right, so when we first started the screen, hi Lawrence, when we first started, it was like this crazy blur was on there. It was amazing. I loved it. Okay, everyone. I'm just lighting some sage, just sort of getting myself organized. Thank you. If you're new and you're just coming in, I never know what's going to happen on these lives. Tara's here. Hi, Tara. Welcome. Thanks for coming in. Okay. Hey, Rachel. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for being here. I hope you're happy and well wherever you are. I'm just lighting this dragon's blood. This is a dragon's blood and roses sage. It's sort of infused with dragon's blood. So a few things. Oh, thanks, Eliza. It's my Adidas shirt. Hi, everyone. Vicky, hey, welcome. Thank you too as well for patrons who are here. And hey, Patty, thank you so much. People who are subscribed, thank you so much for being here. Hopefully you're going to enjoy today. Again, last 2 days has been pretty profound with the information that's come through. So hopefully today also will be the same. I do ask that you help the algorithms by liking and commenting as much as you can. Just keep on commenting. Sometimes I'm not going to see your comments though. I have noticed that if I have the comments on while I'm speaking, like making points, I get distracted and people take things, personally, etc. So I don't want that to happen. But comment as much as you can. And I welcome everybody here. There's been a few questions that I've had too. And yeah, comments after the live show, also sharing. You know, I know that not everybody is into it. Want to get kids one with the amethyst. Not sure if you have them yet. Yes, I can make them for you, Lisa. No worries. I had a couple that I'd made a week ago, but they were chakra ones with a little lava bead on it. I'd like to put the little lava stones on the ones for kids as well. So yes, Lisa, I can make that for you, no worries. Hey, Kay. I hope little Milo's on his way home. Okay. Someone else just came in. Yeah, that would be great, Lisa. Just email me. And I'll tell you what different things that I can do. I know that you talked about amethyst, and I am waiting on some amethyst pieces, but I have a little bit here, so I can do that. So Milo's naughty. He still hasn't come home. I hope you're still checking the Humane Society, because they do keep them for a week or so before they go out onto adoption. So they wait for you to get in contact. Hi, Moon Mother. Welcome. Thanks for coming in. And yes, patrons, you guys are going to get your big read for April coming up here pretty soon. It's been a little bit of a juggling act doing this live every day, and juggling with phone calls and life, and people coming in to fix things in our house, and trying to work out time zones, and I can't. It's hard to juggle everybody, so I just have to come on when I can. Hi, Katie. And I welcome those who've been here since day one and have been going through the energy plays. And yesterday we went through emotional energy. Karen's here. Hi, Karen. Thanks so much for being here. Today, I'm not too sure what it will be. Maybe I'll get you guys to let me know what you would like to learn a little bit more about, and we'll get onto a subject. I was thinking maybe I was going to pull some cards today, but maybe just talking, sometimes we don't need to. I mean, I certainly don't need cards, but I know that everybody enjoys those as well. Oh, you're welcome, Katie. And it was for me also, even though I woke up this morning, and hi, Linda. I woke up this morning and I had some details. What I was talking about yesterday, I had some details of my own that I was trying to remember. Hey, G. So, welcome. I know you're skipping out on work. If you have to go, it's like I said, that's okay. Yay, Candy! Fantastic. I'm so glad. We put fragile stuff over everything and made sure. Oh, the robin is here. The little robin's here, guys. Let me just turn this around, see if I can still see him. Oh, he just flew off. He was just on the this little robin that's been facing the robin that's been on the videos that we've had before. He's been coming right down the stairs next to my window. Okay, no worries, G. And he was just there. Almost couldn't open it. It was packed so tight. Well, it's better for us to be able to get, instead of having to replace things because they break it. Yeah, I let Bobby go for it. He was just going for it. We were just wrapping that thing up. There's two things that have been broken. Yours, Candy, and someone else's arrived broken. And we were really annoyed because of the way we pack it is really good. But USPS or whatever, whoever was taking it at the time, just tossed them around, So, yeah, the Super 7s, are extremely powerful. And I've just found also that, oh, great. I just found out also that I have a supplier to get some more Auralite. So most of the time, years and years ago, when I was getting Auralite for everybody from my Australian store, I was getting it directly from the miner, and something happened. And I never heard what happened, or he just stopped business altogether. So it was really hard, to get the Auralites. And I've been looking around because I can get things wholesale now. And I finally found something that I can shop through a little bit of a catalog and get some things for you guys, because you want to have Auralite. We need high vibrational crystals, Super 7, Auralite, Melody Stones, also Selenites. Yeah, Desiree, oh my God. If I can get these big ones again, like I really hope I can, if I can get them again, you guys, it is just amazing what it does. And if you work in combination with something, so for example, I can still make these. These have got Auralite on them. So this is not amethyst, although it has amethyst in it. These are Auralite pieces, and you can see they're all different, right? So when you work with Auralite with selenites, it really, really empowers everything. Yeah, Candy, you've got one of these as well. Yeah, look at that light shining on that. And yeah, when these, like, I make them for you. Yeah, and Lisa's got one too. Lisa, I think you've got a lapis blue one. So yeah, getting the piece are just amazing. Kay's got one as well. I make these for you as the order comes in, and I tune in, so you get exactly what you need as well. So those are still there. And also I was showing you guys yesterday these huge orgonite pendants as well. So these are really cheap, and I've also got some more pendulums as well. We will do another spin the wheel. Yeah, we put some in there in the bag for you, I think. Yeah, we do a spin the wheel. We're going to do one on, I think on Saturday nights. Okay. But yeah, the orgonite, you hang them up in your room, or you can wear them, and it just gets rid of all the negative energy. Those are in the store. They're 2 inches, by the way. They are 2 inches long. All right. And very, very fat. They're all indifferent though. They're not all like the chakra ones. There's different ones. So spin the wheel. I know, because you guys get more prizes that way. So we really can't wait. I think we'll do it on Saturday night. All right. So if you feel like shopping, feels it's 12 days instead of 12 steps. Great. Well done, Tara. Really hope that, I know, it's like the Wheel of Fortune, isn't it? And my oils, I'm going to be making the oils in bigger containers as well. I've been looking into those. And we're getting some candles hand poured as well that are our name are going to be on them. So I can't wait. So it's branded with our name, which is what we wanted. Yeah, so with the orgonite, I just put it on loosely. With these, you can adjust them. You get to participate. You certainly do. So you can make this tight or loose or whatever. So let me just get this. So you can just put it over your head. Oh, but in this case I can't because my big hair's sticking up. It's about the only time in my life I can say I got big hair. All right, and just wear those. Just let them hang. Yeah, private label candles are coming. And we're just starting off with, get this flavor. Black raspberry vanilla. Peach magnolia. And island breeze. Those are the 3. We're just going to try them out first, and then they're going to be called the goddess ones, the blessings ones, and the manifest ones. I know. Oh, the black raspberry. I was like, I'm going to have the black raspberry. And get it all smelling through the house. I know, and the peach magnolia, right? That would be lovely. So those are all coming. We work quickly, but our suppliers are slower, right? But we've got some really amazing stuff coming, and more of that black moonstone labradorite as well. I've got some phantom crystals coming for you guys too. So really awesome. Exactly. Really good smell through the house. And just so you know, we also have animal products there too. So you can get stuff for special calming wash for hot spots for the dogs, and just, in it, like getting rid of a lot of like dandery kind of smell, and also candles that go with that. So if you just wait a few days, there will be also some kits for Mother's Day up there as well. So I'm putting together, I've got some face masks and makeup and skincare and things that are all high quality. If you buy it from the store, you're going to pay like $40 a bottle, and they'll be all reduced to go into a nice, beautiful kit as well. So Facebook crashed. Wow, did it really? Oh my goodness. Okay, let's have a look. Hey, yeah, Facebook's doing a weird thing. Hang on a minute. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with Facebook. So, interesting. Okay, so we're getting a few people coming through. Thank you. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, lucky we're still here. We've still got YouTube going on. You know, Facebook has been doing its strange things. It's like I posted someone else's post about the three tenors, and the three tenors have three sons, and all of them sing, and it was just amazing. So I posted a video of the three tenors' sons because of the music, and I got fact checked on Facebook. I'm like, I'm just posting a video of music, you know, three tenors singing in a live concert thing. So what could be fact checked about that? But I get fact checked now. They're watching me. Three singing sons. Yeah, it's amazing. They're amazing. They're just so casual about their voices. Wow. Yeah. Yep, and I put one about someone posted a picture of a black lion. I posted the black lion. They said it was false information. The best protective crystal, I mean, there's a lot that have protective properties in them, but you want to go for anything that's black, okay, or darker in color. So let's just have a look for a second. So, you know, shungite is really good. All of these are protective. The auralite, you know, of course, the auralite, etc., all protective. But specifically for protection, let's just have a look. Amethyst, turquoise, tourmaline, watermelon, Himalayan black tourmaline as well. Selenite, of course, we just said selenites, right? Angelites. Calcite, Chinese rainbow fluorites, jasper, lodestone, sulfur, alexandrite, black star diopside, and ice clear selenites. And of course, amethyst is one of the easiest ones to get. It also helps with your psychic protection as well and your abilities. So, yeah. Definitely clear selenites, etc., are going to do everything, and charge all of your other crystals as well. It's just the amazing things, the tourmaline on Rock and Gems. There really is two beautiful big. Those are actually big chunkers. Lemurian crystals are fantastic for knowledge. Yeah, Lemurian crystals are fantastic for knowledge. We have some of those. I actually have some ready to put onto necklaces. Yep, there's so many. Good. And yeah, I actually have a really old crystal book that a friend of mine had, and it's actually from Adelaide in Australia, of course. And it goes through A to Z of problems and things. The only thing with selenite is don't put it into water. And be careful, it can break quite easily. But not when it's been made into a wand so much. I mean, you still wouldn't want to get this wet, but you can see the energy coming off of it, just showing you here. Look, it's like glowing, right? And yeah, your Lemurians, your Atlantean crystals as well. All of your auralite, etc., are great. I just want to show you. Even the smoky quartzes are fantastic for protection too. And we have some of these pieces of we have some of these pieces of amethyst as well, and I'm going to make them into some little kits for you guys. So it's just hard. There's so many things to do at once, right? But it's coming along, and we'll get to a point where there'll be a lot of stock there, and we won't have to be constantly getting stock, etc. But I appreciate you, and if you are a patron, of course, you get your discounts on both my website BDevine Online and Rock and Gems, of course. You also get discounts on my courses. I have 2 courses available, and okay, Desiree, Lemurian. I've got some Lemurian pendants that I'm gonna make. So if you want one of those. Fantastic. I've got some macabres that are coming as well, and I do have some Auralite macabres actually ready to go. So yeah, some things, if you don't see it online straight away, just let me know and I'll quick get it ready and available. If you're looking for something and I have it, I can make it available. Perfect. Okay, so today, so I just kind of wanted to backtrack a little bit on what we've been working on in the last couple of days. One of them was talking about the different energy plays, that have been happening to us. And because I'm going to be talking just for a minute now, I'm just going to, I think I find it easier if I turn off the chat where I can't see the chat, because otherwise I want to answer you, and I just want to keep answering and we're never going to get anywhere. So, I just wanted to recap a little bit now about the past 2 days, because this has been an interesting phenomena that's been going on. And someone actually asked me a question about dementia in the comments. So I want to address that, but I want to also look at what we've already looked at before, which was the energy plays. And remember, I was asking you about, all of the different things that you've been through in your life, of course, the things that you've dealt with, the things that come up for you. If you've been someone who was going through an accident, or you hit to the head, for example, or you've been knocked out in your life, or you've been in a hospital or a nursing home, cemetery, you live near a cemetery, you've just moved into a house, if you've been undergoing a lot of physical pain, if you're losing your memory, if you're suddenly going through mood swings. There's a whole list of stuff, which I've got in my book. There's a whole list of things that we need to be aware of that could be coming from all of these different, drugs or prescription drugs or alcohol, accident, injury, surgeries, serious illnesses, hospitals, abuse, sexual abuse, difficult births, etc. It goes on and on and on. If you've had deaths in your family, if you're going through griefs, if you've been through shock treatments, if you've been through loneliness, or there's a history of psychiatric illness in your life, loss of control, loss of money, loss of business, victims of being with a narcissistic, connection with somebody else. Astral traveling, channeling, etc., etc., etc. Any of these vulnerabilities, remember, as we spoke about, to and interferences to your spiritual growth. So I wanted to bring this up again because, we did day one where it was talking about all of these energy plays. If any of these things have happened to you, it was vital that you receive a clearing. And yesterday we talked about the emotional side of things, okay, and how we react when things have happened to us in our life, starting from childhood experiences. Now, what can happen with childhood experiences, and I explained this a little bit yesterday, it was all about the way in which your survival instincts will kick in for you, okay? So you're either trying to make everybody happy, or you just avoid conflict whatsoever, or you stand up there and you have a really good argument, or you pretend that nothing's happened at all. And so you may go off in your room for a while as a kid and then come out like nothing's happened. Hi everyone, blah. And you may even have outbursts yourself, or have had outbursts yourself, and then you go off and withdraw and you come out like nothing's happened. So for me personally, if there's a problem and there's an argument and there's yelling and, or whatever, right? For some reason, I just have to go and lie down. And then I go and lie down, and it takes me a really long time to actually pull out of it, right? So I really don't argue at all. We don't, my husband and I don't really argue. If we have, it's finished. But I find that I'll go and sort of like a bear, like licking their wounds kind of thing. Like I'll spend time just, whereas other people can just bounce back. I can't bounce back straight away, especially if I've exerted a lot of emotion or something. So when you're looking at the different emotions, the different survival tactics that you've had and different ways that you've had to learn and adapt to your environment, what was happening to you, you can be in this place within yourself and for your whole life be going through, the blame game towards yourself, or thinking about the past a lot, or wishing that you could have done things differently. If you are a narcissist, you wouldn't ordinarily, you're not going to be here looking for help, because narcissists don't believe that they actually need any help. They actually feel more superior to everybody, and they prey on staying in control. So, if you've been the victim of that, that can really mess with you. Being in a narcissistic parent, having a parent that's a narcissist, for example, or having it in personal relationships, with yourself. This can damage because it lowers your energy field. It lowers you, leaving you vulnerable to interferences. So it was really important to look at the different emotions that you feel as a way of helping you to restructure. Because I'm telling you now, all right, so I'm gonna just be really frank about this. You need to get your life together. If you're listening and you're still struggling with stuff, we need to get it together super quick, because things are happening on so many different levels. It's not funny. And if you can't master, these things, or if you're still blaming yourself, or you're still hating on yourself, or you're still angry with things, and you're still in those lower vibes, all right, and you don't shift yourself quickly here, and I'm trying to give as much information as I can to help you do just that. If you don't shift into this ascension energy and shake off all of that old crap, that programming and conditioning and stuff, you're going to be left in that energy and staying in that energy. And, it's going to be horrible what ends up occurring because of that. So those who are in that energy of wanting change and moving forward and they're shifting things, fantastic. But what I'm telling you is the reason, and another big reason why I decided to go live for 12 days was to push forward and help you to accelerate by understanding the way that energy works, or emotions, or whatever life circumstances coming up, and understanding that your reactions are extremely important right now. So if you go into a reaction of anger, if something comes up in your life and you start getting really annoyed about it really easily, then you've got to look at these places and change that. All right, so that you can get into this energy of being able to fix absolutely anything that comes up. There's no fear whatsoever. So even that doesn't mean that you won't be triggered on occasion, and you go back into that old way of fearing things. Okay, it doesn't mean that everything goes away forever. It means that you learn to cope with things as they come up. You get your strength back, you get your confidence back, or maybe for the first time in your life, you become confident because you no longer care about the opinions, needs, wants, desires of anybody else. You just don't care about it anymore, right? And this brings you into this new vibration. And not many people are in that higher vibration right now. Some people are in and out and in and out. And you just get to the point where nothing is taken personally. Nothing is a problem, because you know that there's going to be a way to shift out of it. And if you can do that, and if you can listen to the fact that some of the things that have occurred to you have happened when you've been in your vulnerable state. Okay. And for some of these things, they have been purposely placed in your life so that you will either get over this complete lesson that you've given yourself or experience that you've given yourself because it's something similar to many times before, and this time you're going to finally get over it, or you're going to wrestle with it for longer than necessary while you're trying to figure out how to get rid of it. And my sort of take on the whole thing is, we don't get rid of it. We ask and accept the assistance from our guides and angels, our spiritual light team, to take care of the details. And so our job is recognition, acceptance of the issue, reversal of the issue, clearing, bringing ourselves into that place of receiving, and always searching for the next lesson or the next information or set of sacred knowledge that might be coming in, something that comes to us because our intuition is free and all of our abilities are free as well. So when you recognize yourself as a very important individual, that you're the most important individual that there is, then what happens is that there can be no, there can be no negative energy around you anyway. It can't exist where there's nothing but forward movement, sacred knowledge, connection, moving forward, positive vibrations. No negative energy can exist in that. But if you can recognize where there has been interferences in your life, haven't been your fault as well, and clear those away, then you're free. You truly are free. For perhaps the first time in your whole life, you're going to feel on top of it. It doesn't mean that there's still going to be some things that come up every now and then to challenge you. But if you're listening to these recordings and you go back and you listen to all of the thousands of videos I've done so far, the messages are all there to help you in any situation in your life. And, coming up, we'll be working more deeply in the layers of the aura. We'll be working more deeply in how this affects your chakras, how it affects your organs, how it affects your thinking, how it affects your connection. And, all of the things that can slip into those layers as well on a deeper level. But what's happening for you now, if you're here listening, if you're in this space, if you're, shifting forward or trying to, if you're in a bad situation, if you're feeling like you've got no money and you've got no family and you've got no support, listen to the messages, right? Clear yourself, clear your energy, work with your crystals and oils, work with your affirmations, declarations, work with a decree that is positive for you, and it nullifies all of that old programming. Yes, it will take some time, right? It will take some time because you'll be shifting through stuff and you'll think that things are finished, and then there'll be something else that comes forward. For example, yesterday I explained something that was very, very traumatic to me as little Becky, right? As the little girl, okay? Where I was drugged and I was, my mum did this to me and put me or gave me to these people for 3 days, and all kinds of things occurred in that space in 3 days. And then going back, I don't know, she came and got me, something happened. I have very vague memories of it. I just remember certain parts of the whole thing. But anyway, I was talking about this yesterday. There was extreme abuse in my life, okay? And there are many aspects to it also. And the thing that was coming to me after talking to you guys about it was the location, all right, that this happened. And the location that I thought, all right, was I actually thought it was a little bit was a little bit older than I actually was. And the location was connected to a particular car that we had, right? So when I was doing this morning and things were coming to me this morning, I'm like, oh my God, I completely forgot about another similar car that we had when I was younger. And that all tied into what was going on. So as you're unlocking, as you're looking at your life through the lens of a healed reality, rather than looking at your life through an unhealed reality, which takes you into distress and it takes you into feeling bad for yourself, really. And it takes you into trying to understand why. And it also takes you into anger when it's an unhealed perspective of your past, right? But when you're in a healed perspective, you can see it so much clearer and be on top of it that much more. But it doesn't mean that something is still not going to affect you. All right. So if there's an unhealed part in my life, it will affect me, as I'm telling you, on some level, or something I see on TV, maybe, I don't know, a whole lot of kids somewhere without a home or something, it will distress me. And it's deeper than just what I'm seeing. Do you know what I'm saying? It's deeper, right? So as you begin to analyze your life through a different lens, this is also the key to your healing. So on day 1, we had, energy plays. On day 2, we had emotional responses, really, right? Day 3, we're kind of looking at accelerating our energy, accelerating our healing, and moving past a lot of these energies as well. Now, a lot of things accumulate for us throughout our life, of course, and we don't believe that certain things have really affected us when they really have. And I'm sure that there are some of you that suffer from tinnitus or eyesight problems, or you've had all these harassing phone calls in your life, or you've seen upsetting things, etc., etc., etc. There are a lot of things that bring you into a place of being really vulnerable on your journey. There are things and there are people out there that, for example, there are people out there that offer healing, and then they speak about it, but they speak about it in a way in which, if you go out drinking or something after you've had the healing, you're going to need to come back. And my argument with that is, why not teach the person what to do themselves and they don't have to come back, right? But some of these people are out there and they do have really positive energy and they do want to help, but then there's just all this, making sure that they're keeping people coming back as well. And I've said this so many times, I really don't want you to come back if you're still got the same problem, If you still got the same thing, then it's almost like I'm not doing my job properly, am I? Right? But if you're honest with yourself and you haven't been doing the work and you keep on recurring the same things, then that's your energy, right? However, it could be connected to many different psychological, spiritual, emotional, and past issues that are affecting you physically